Alright, I've promised several of my students that I would get this video. This is how I built my forge. Here we go. That's just a tire rim right there from a car. Down inside there, underneath all the blacksmithing coke, is a rotor. And on top of that rotor, I've just got a little screen to keep all those coals from falling back down into the pipes below. Now, as you can see, I'm running off of a hairdryer. The heating element has been disabled. If the heating element is not disabled, then your hairdryer overheats and it won't keep acting as a blower, it'll stop. So I've got that hooked to, these are 1.5 inch pipes here, and I believe this is a 1.5 by 3 nipple, and so it's got threaded ends on both sides is what that means. And here is a galvanized T. It's okay to use galvanized right here because this does not actually heat up. See how my hand's on it? Fire's going, hands on the piece. It's warm, but it's not hot. Galvanized actually puts off zinc fumes when it gets too hot, and that is very toxic, and I have heard of people dying from that. Getting very sick, some of them dying. Down here is a plug, and when you unscrew that, there's all the junk that falls through and gets caught in here. So you unscrew that and you let that drop out. And then that is a black iron pipe. You do want black iron because that one comes right into here. And you can't see it clearly because there's fire in the way. But on top of that black iron pipe, that's about a 8 inch by 1.5 nipple. And it connects to a 1.5 inch flange. A flange is just, it kind of looks like a plate, except it's got a hole in the middle that's threaded so that pipe nipple can thread into that. So I bought these parts at Standard Plumbing. There's Standard Plumbings all over the country. BJ's Plumbing Supply. You know, I don't know a whole lot of these, but plumbing stores are what has these kinds of parts. So go ahead and grab those. The hairdryer I got for free from a friend of mine that, you know, I mean, you can find those parts for free. The tire rim was free. And I just set it on top of this homemade little shelf thing that I built. And it's not extremely, well, I mean, it's reasonably sturdy, but I'm not a handyman when it comes to wood. That's what I'm trying to tell you here. I just put something together. I got a bunch of sand right here. Underneath it is the wood, but the sand kind of keeps all the wood cool, dissipates the heat from this rim. And I use blacksmithing coke in here is what that is. This is not an illegal substance. This is just coal that's been baked in a low oxygen environment. It gets all the impurities out, or at least most of them. It burns hotter than coal. I like it better. As you see, there's no smoke. Once you get this stuff going, there's almost no fumes, no smoke. Real clean burning. My neighbors don't complain about the smoke because there isn't any. And when I was burning coal, there was a ton of smoke. And my throat would end up scratchy at the end of the day. So that's your first forge. If you want something just cheap and fairly easy, I would go that route. It probably cost me about 30 bucks. Those pipe pieces were the only things I really had to pay for. And so, yeah, happy smithing. Good luck on your journey. And if you got any questions, put them in the comments and I'll try to answer those. Thanks for watching this video and be sure to subscribe.